Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So I'm going to do the second part of my indie D-stash alphabetically. So today is part 2, M to Z or Z brands, of which I haven't got any. I know there's a brand called Zombie Polish or Zombie Claw. I can't remember. I know there's a Z, probably a couple of Z brand polishes, but I haven't got any. Mine just go up to Q. So we ended with L in the last video, so I'm now going to go on to my M brand polishes. So for me, the M brand polishes are Mazur and Moonshine Mani. So let's start with the Mazur polishes. These were sent to me recently, all 4 of them. Whoa! All 4 of them by the lovely Jen up in Scotland. So she sent me these polishes to try. I love them. I'm very impressed with them. I've worn a couple of them and I'm going to keep all 4 of these. They are really affordable as an indie brand. I need to get myself over to Hypnotic Polish to pick up some more Mazuri, but these are the ones that I'm keeping. So I'm going to keep all 4 of the Mazur polishes that Jen sent me, and I'm going to pull this one out to wear this one very soon. The next brand is Moonshine Mani. That's obviously Phoebe Moon of nail polish YouTube fame. So this is Phoebe's brand. I've got 7 of the older style bottles, which are more of the flat rectangular bottles. And I've got 5 of the newer square triangular type bottles. I think all of my Moonshine Manis actually were sent to me by lovely viewers and subscribers and nail polish friends, so thank you so much. These 3 here, this one is absolutely amazing. This is Ragnarok and it is a beautiful shifty green to gold. It's also got a kind of pink shimmer and lots of crystal flakes. Absolutely love this one, so I'm definitely keeping this one. This one here is Ludicrous Speed, which is another beautiful shifty polish, definitely keeping that. Now this one is really pretty, look at that, it's a white Crelly. It's got neon, circle and square glitters. And it's also got, I don't know if you can see that there, it's got a beautiful pink shimmer, but it's a little bit thick, a little bit textured for me. So I'm actually going to pass on this one. That's Forking Shirt Balls. I'm going to pass this on. This was sent to me by my lovely friend Florrie. But Florrie, I'm going to pass this on to somebody else in the UK who I know will appreciate it. But thank you so much. These 4 here. So this one is Welcome to Real Life, which is kind of similar. It's not the same as Ragnarok. This is definitely more gold, and this one is definitely more green, but it's absolutely beautiful. Love this. Another fantastic multi. She really does multi-chromes and duochromes really well. So definitely keeping that one. This one is Celine, which is another pretty glittery holographic. And I'm going to end up keeping all of these. I love this one. This is one of my favourite greys. It is a beautiful, shifty, glowy, like kind of goes from pink to blue, the shimmer in this. But I absolutely love it. That's Take Only What You Need to Survive. This was a Facebook exclusive that was sent to me. I absolutely love it. It is a beautiful green. This is called Safe to Sage. And these are the polishes that were sent to me by Florrie in the new bottle. This one is Blank Slate, which is apparently is a 1-coat white. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm going to pull this one out and make sure that I try this, do a bit of nail art maybe in the summer. This one I have worn, and I wasn't sure I was going to like this, but I absolutely loved it, and it really does remind me of Florrie. I nearly said floral. So this one is Coral Fixation 2.0. It's got some beautiful crystal flakes in there. And I'm going to keep these 3 as well. This one did stain me a little bit. It's The Boy Who Lived and Big Brother and The Guardians. I'm going to be keeping all 5 of the newer shape bottles. So I'm keeping all of my Moonshine Manis apart from this white Crelly, just because the glitters are a little bit bumpy for me. So on to the N brand, and for me that is 90. So I've got 3 90s here. This one I wore recently, which is a beautiful white crelly. Needs a little bit of a shake up, but actually it was fine, applied really well, and I managed to capture a lot of the glitters, and I really enjoyed wearing this. I think I ended up wearing this for about 4 days. Really enjoyed it. And this one is King Cooper. This is a very pale spring green with a fantastic gold shimmer, and this one is called Budding. And this one here, I have worn it. It's a little bit too textured for me. This one's called Sapphire, which is obviously why I picked it up. But because it's kind of reminds me a little bit of this Moonshine Mani, which is more of a duochrome. So I'm keeping the Moonshine Mani, and I'm actually going to destash Sapphire. So I've still got 2 90s, and definitely going to be on the lookout for more 90s. There was one that I wanted a couple of years ago and I just didn't get around to picking it up, the Auto Salvage one, Singer Auto Salvage, a fantastic kind of ugly pretty green. So yeah, if I manage to find that one in a D-stash, I'll definitely pick that one up. But these are the 2 that I'm going to keep. I don't have any O brand polishes. I'm sure there are some out there though. I just don't have any. I don't know if anyone can think of any. But I do have an absolute ton of P brand indie polishes, obviously because of the word polish. It kind of fits together: pop polish, painted polish, pretty serious. I've also got some more brands that this is going to be the majority of the video, so I'll try and get through this quite quickly. I am definitely keeping my 2 painted polishes, absolutely beautiful, very similar in terms of the glitters, but the base shade is beautiful on both of these. So that's Jumping Jack-o'-lantern and Shamrock and Roll. Absolutely love these 2. And then we've got Pretty Serious. I'm dwindling in my Pretty Serious collection. I used to have quite a few of them. I'm actually going to say goodbye to these 2, believe it or not. I feel like I've got lots of purples that are very similar to this one, Snuggle Butt. And also, I think I've worn this one since I had it. No, you know what? I'm actually going to change my mind. I don't have any greens that are too similar to this. So I do have another green polish that I think I'm going to destash instead of this one. So I'm going to keep Blood of Knossos, but I am going to say goodbye to Snugglebutt. And these are the 2 that I'm going to keep. So that is the beautiful Undercover Mermaid that was sent to me by Loopy Frog. Love it. And Blood of Knossos managed to just get saved at the end there. So these 2 I'm definitely going to keep. And pot polish, I have 3 pot polishes. These 2 I'm going to keep. That's Bootylicious Slick and Sand Slick. So these are all the slick polishes. This one is Slickest of them all that I wore recently. And although I enjoyed wearing it, you've got to be in certain lights to see that duochrome effect. I've managed to capture it really well in the photograph, but I also wore this in my last swatch video. And I just felt like all you could see was the purple. And I do feel as though with the Oh So Shifty collection from Ada's Nails, I've got other polishes that are similar. So I'm actually going to destash this one. But I am definitely going to keep these 2. Absolutely beautiful pastel multi-chromes. Yeah, these 2 are staying in my collection. I've also got Prizm Polish, which is a UK indie brand. I've got quite a few Prizm Polishes, including these minis as well. I'm going to keep these 3 minis. So that's 2 kind of pastel Crellies, and this one here, which I've not even tried yet, which is a magnetic polish. This one I have worn recently. It's called Yippee IK, and it is a very pretty kind of purpley pink, but it was quite sheer. It's got unicorn pea here, or a variation of unicorn pea, and it is very pretty, but I just don't, it's not really my kind of thing. So I'm actually going to destash Yippee-ki-yay, but I'm going to keep these 3 minis. So I've destashed 5 so far, and I've probably kept about 30. So let's see how we do here. These 3 I'm definitely keeping, beautiful, glowy, pastel multi-chromes. So those are the 3 that I'm keeping there. I'm also going to keep this spring collection. These 2 are absolutely beautiful, like muted pastels and also some pastel crellies. So I'm going to keep this collection together. These 2 definitely keeping, absolutely fantastic. This is a UV polish, and it's got that beautiful pink shimmer. And this one here is just a kind of greyed out yellow. This one's called What's Up Buttercup, and I just love both of these, so definitely keeping them. I'm also going to keep Throne of Lies, which is kind of similar to Yippee-ki-yay, but this one is more purple, whereas this is more of a purpley red. But yeah, this looks absolutely fantastic. It's sheer, but it looks great over another purple. So yeah, I'm definitely going to keep this one. I'm also going to keep Maylandia because it is a beautiful kind of Pacific blue dupe. But these 3, I've got to be honest, I haven't even worn this one yet. It is a thermal. And this one is Have a Good Time All the Time, which I have worn. This one I pulled out ages ago to wear, and I just never reached for it, so I just think maybe it's not for me. So these 2 I'm definitely going to destash. And this one here is Drogon, and I was in 2 minds, but just reading the name there, I am actually going to keep this. It is a kind of blackened red with a ton of multi-chrome flakes. I've got a feeling it probably needs about 3 coats, but I'm going to keep this one. So Drogon stays. And finally, for my P brand polishes, I've got my Polish for Days. So I've got 11 Polish for Days. I absolutely love this brand. I started really getting into this brand last year. They do absolutely fantastic flaky polishes and glowy polishes. And when last year it was all about the glow, Polish for Days really stood out as a fantastic indie brand for me. However, I would say that this one here, which I did wear recently, Ember, it is a pretty polish. It's absolutely beautiful on the nail. But it took 3 coats and it was still quite sheer after 3 coats, which I think will make me hesitate to reach for this one. So I'm actually going to destash Ember. And this one here, which is Oaky. This is a very pretty, I'm in 2 minds now that I'm looking at it. But there's something about this grey that just looks a bit sort of watery and washed out on me. I don't know, I feel as though I need something that's a bit bolder. I don't know, it's just, maybe it's just a bit too delicate for me. And just looking at the mixing bowl there, it does seem to be a little bit sheer. So this one I'm going to destash, that's Oaky. This is just an amazing, just blow your socks off kind of polish. I absolutely love this one. And although these 3 do look quite similar in the bottle, they are very, very different to each other on the nail. So I'm going to be keeping all 3 of them. That's Charm. I saw on Instagram Mrs. Cronol wearing her Charm earlier this week. So yeah, it's made me want to I'm going to pull this out and wear this very soon. And also Juniper and Aeonian. Absolutely fantastic, glowy, flaky, shimmery polishes. So those 3 are staying in my collection. And I'm also going to keep these fantastic, glowy, flaky polishes. That's Fireflies and Lyra. So I've got a couple of Q polishes here. That's Quixotic polish, and I'm going to keep both of them. I was unsure about this one because it is a little bit sheer, but I think I might try this over another. I might just keep this out and sort of use it as a topper over another pastel blue. and that's Truth Seeker, which was one of my favourites from last year. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, complex polish. So I will be keeping both of my Quixotic polishes. Strangely, I don't have any R brand or S brand polishes. I'm just thinking I've got a super chic lacquer, but that's in my one and onlys. So I do have them, but just not multiples of them. However, I do have some Tonic polish, so for my T brand indies, and I'm going to be keeping all 5 of them. These are the 5 that I have. Absolutely love them. Look at that. That is Peacock Parade, and that is Light of Lyra, and these 3 beautiful scattered holographic glowy polishes. I absolutely love my Tonic polishes, so I'm going to be keeping all 5 of them. So I don't have any U or V brand polishes or X or Y or Z polishes, but I do have 2 Wicked polishes. I feel like I need to pick up more from this brand, and certainly at Indie Expo later on this year in September. In the UK, I will definitely be on the lookout for picking up more Wicked polishes. This one I'm going to keep. It is Deflakinglicious, and it is a beautiful, shifty, multi-chrome, flaky topper. But this one here is Forest. I feel like I've got lots of green, shimmery polishes like this, so I'm actually going to pass this one on and keep this. So this is now my one and only Wicked polish, and I will definitely be on the lookout for picking up some more later on this year. So I'm actually destashing 10 of my indie polishes, which is quite good. I mean, that's what, a fifth, a sixth of them, nowhere near 50%, I know. And there's quite a few here that I'm going to pull out and wear very soon, especially that spring Prizm Polish collection. Let me know what you think of these brands. Have I made the right decision? Can you think of any of the Polish brand names that are missing from this video that you have in your collection? Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!